friends, welcome back to Food Prep Guide. We're back in the kitchen today with another preservation tutorial, and this time we're not going to be canning or dehydrating, but we're going to be freezing. If you have ever wanted to get into making your own homemade broths or stocks, but you don't know how to pressure can, this is going to be for you. We're going to preserve them in our freezer, and we're going to get as much air out as possible with this little trick that I'm about to show you. All we need is a baggie, a gallon-sized baggie, a big bowl of water, and our broth. We'll bring you up closer and we'll get started. Now when I'm freezing broth, I like to go ahead and measure it out into 1-quart portions, but you do whatever works best for you. I'm just going to fill up this quart jar real quick. There are many ways to freeze broth, and especially if you're going to be using it within the next month or so. Whoops! You don't even necessarily need to worry about getting as much air out as possible, but this is going to be approximately a 3-month batch for me. This is onion broth, and I want to get out as much air as possible. Now, we can't really vacuum seal liquids. It just doesn't really work. So this is a way to get as much air out as possible without creating an actual vacuum seal. So let me open this bag and pour the broth in. Now we're just going to set the bag down in the water, and I'm going to zip it almost shut, and I'm going to leave just a little bit open like this right at the end. And what we're going to do is we're going to completely submerge this bag of water all the way under. We want this tip to stay out of the water, so we want to be careful not to get that tip in the water so we don't get any water in our broth. But we're going to go until the water is all the way up at our little opening here. You see that? Hope the camera can see that good. And then I'm just going to seal it up. And now that air, I'm going to give you a side view of how well that air is suctioned out. And that's it, y'all. And then I'm just going to lay these flat in the freezer. It's not going to lay flat on my arms, but I'm going to lay it flat in the freezer like that so it is very quick to thaw. And I'm going to package up the rest of this broth. Just like that, y'all. Easy peasy. We have a very low air seal going on here in our broth. And that's it for today. If this was helpful to you, please consider giving us a like. It helps YouTube's algorithm know that we are putting out helpful content that they might want to share with others. Thank you. See y'all next time. Bye.